Happy Tuesday. We're back. First of all, it's not even Tuesday, it's Thursday. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, happy Thursday. I have 5 kids in my house right now. So that's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. But it's been a while. It's time to sesh. Um I just posted a meme about this, but I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm almost out of weed. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of weed. Can you believe it? Because I can't believe it. um, but we're gonna get to smoking some schweed. I do have some stuff that's in the reserves. It's a little older, but I'm still gonna mess with it. This is from a different state. This is from Las Vegas. Cool thing that I love about shopping for flower and getting flower in Las Vegas is the fact that it tells you the terps. So this one has beta myrcene, beta caryophyllene, limonene, and humulene. So that makes me happy. I can do limonene if it's like number 2 or number 3. I don't want it if it's number 1. And don't give me no terpinolene. I might feel like I'm going to have a heart attack, and that's no fun. So we're going to smoke this. Shout out to Hardin in Las Vegas. And of course, we're going to use my favorite blunt wraps, per always, Billionaire. They have the best blunt wraps, in my humble opinion. It also matches my book that I'm reading right now. If you have not read this, please get into it. Holy moly, it's like the best book ever. I forgot how impactful it was the first time I read it, and now that I'm reading it again, I'm like, oh my gosh, I needed this. Of course, I'm using my handy dandy flour mill. I talk about this all the time. Probably not going to stop talking about it. This is the bigger holes. This is the 3 that I like. The plate 3. And if you're new or you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, flour mills have different plates. So these are, can you see? These are 2 different milling plates sizes. And like here's even another one, which this is the number 5. This is like the most coarse. Now the plates, depending on what you're doing, if you're smoking a joint, you might need a different plate, like a more fine plate. If you're doing a blunt like I'm doing, the standard 3 that comes in my flour mill is perfect. But if I'm like cooking, that would probably require a 5 for sure. It is so hot in my garage. It's 89 degrees outside. My garage is my studio. I have a little air conditioner, but it's like blowing everything this way. So I got to roll a blunt first and then we can turn it on. But let me know what you're smoking in the chat. Are you joining me? My strain is called Larry Cake. Just was to light some glue and got the notification. Yay! Happy Thursday. I know. What a surprise. I was like, I got to go live today. I know I want to do it more often, but I don't know if you caught the beginning of the live, but there's a lot of teenagers in my house right now. There's 3 teenagers. They are always hungry. And then my 9-year-old, he's always hungry. And then there's a 5-year-old, he's just always lit. Like when I say lit, I mean, he threw my daughter's phone in a pool. He broke her iPad. He cries. He cries so much. I'm just like, whoo. I think I might tell the doctor to take my whole uterus out at this next appointment. Just, I'm done here. I'm done. But it's been really fun. It's like cousin summertime. And Auntie Tam has been getting the kids outside, beating them in sports, humbling them respectfully. I'm one of those people that will never let kids win at anything. I'm going to beat the brakes off of you because one day you're going to beat me and that's okay. But it's for character development. So, yeah, I had a lot of mad kids in the car. I bought them McDonald's though, which made me want to throw up. You can't hear me? Oh, okay. Some can. Maybe is your phone on mute or like your sound, your sometimes I do that if you're on a cell phone. Like you have to turn your ringer on in order to hear. But yeah, character development for the kiddos all summer, all summer long. All right. I have my flower. It's actually for it to be so old. It's actually I wouldn't say so old. Um I got it like 2 months ago. I'm just almost out of like my favorite Cali brands, which is crazy. And that's when I had to be like, wait, I haven't been outside in a minute. I haven't been to any events. I'm running out of weed. What? Am I even still in the cannabis industry? I'm legit just an athlete right now. That's how I feel. I'm just playing sports balls. But fun fact, I went to the doctor last week. I had all like most of my appointments, like just let my doctor's checking in to see how I'm doing. And for the first time since I've been doing blood work, which has been years, I have 0 for my one of my inflammation markers, which is insane. I've never seen that. It's either like really high or sometimes it's like at a 3, but this is the first time I saw it at a 0 and I was shocked. So all the shit talking I've been doing for big pharma, I got to give it to you. I got to give it to you. You may have gotten something right, but I'm still skeptical of you. So, yeah. One of the inflammatory markers was like, I was just shocked because I remember the first time I got blood work, it was like 50 something. And my kid's pediatrician who did like the blood work in office for me just really quickly. Cause I was like, hey, I've been sick. Can you just and he was like, you need to get to a doctor right now. Right now. Did I go to the doctor? I don't listen to doctors. In fact, I can't engage my quad at all, but I've been playing basketball and volleyball and tennis and going on walks and cycling. And I'm in so much discomfort. I wouldn't say pain because I know pain because of, the AS that I have. So I'm just curious to see what the physical therapist is going to say next week. Like, I'm the girl who went and lifted weights and played basketball the day of my shoulder surgery. Like, I've got the most ill. I don't know if you can see this scar right here, but I just tell people I got stabbed and they believe it because of the high school I went to. But I didn't get stabbed. I did not listen to the doctors. I had a same day surgery, got out. I was like, painkillers. I can hoop. I can hoop. I can lift. That scar busted wide open and they didn't want to fix it for me. It was a result of my own actions, not their wrongdoing. So, yeah. But sweating is my love language. Whichever one makes me sweat, that's my love language. Like I have to be active in order to be feeling good. It's like a spiritual thing. Cannabis is also a spiritual thing. So it gets really hot in here because it's summer, but I'll like ride my bike for an hour just to be like on a mental thing and get myself like in a meditative state. Um, it's just a mind thing. But yeah, cannabis is spiritual. Working out is spiritual for me. My flour mill assists in that. I can't believe I'm not a hand grinder anymore. Couldn't tell you the last time I did hand grind, but here we are. Yes, after 72 hours of not being active, reality gets weird. I feel like such a loser. I don't know what that's about, but I do whenever I'm not active. And then usually, like, if I'm feeling sad and depressed, like I had a friend I hadn't talked to in years, and I was like, yeah, I'm just sad and depressed. And he's like, when's the last time you played tennis? I'm like, I couldn't even tell you. He's like, that's why you're depressed. And like, bang on, because I'm back to being an addict. Like, I played tennis twice yesterday, once in the morning, once at night. Because literally, all you got to do is call me and be like, do you want to hit? And I'm like, yes. Yes. Forget all my obligations. But no, seriously, like when you have your body kind of taken away from you and you're not in control, you just feel so helpless and so I don't know. So I'm just taking advantage of the fact that I can move. So I am moving a lot and I love it. All right. We pearled it. Get out of my. Stop checking my eyes. We pearled it. Don't look at my nails if you are, you're racist. I need to get them done, but I'm just always so busy these days. Yeah, I felt really vulnerable. I couldn't see, like, I couldn't drive. There's a period where I couldn't walk. I was on crutches. There's a period where my shoulders and my elbows at the same time were all jacked up. And then it's like you get put on all these steroids, and then the steroids make me cry and get so emotional over things I wouldn't cry and be emotional over. So then I just feel like a basket case. It's been a long, hard road. Now it's just 2 needles to the stomach once a month, plus like other pills. But yeah, summertime on. I've been outside, tennis, basketball, volleyball, beach. I want to learn how to play soccer. I want to do this sports show that just kind of like documents, because I'm documenting all of this stuff in my Instagram stories, and people are like, hey, I just bought a tennis racket. I'm going to get back into the sport. Or, hey, I just rode my bike for the first time in a long time. You motivated me. So I'm having fun doing that. Like, if I can get paid to do what I'm doing, that would be great. That would be amazing. So I really want to work on the sports show. But again, per usual, I need editors. I'm not editing anything. I'll capture, but I'm not editing a thing. It's not my talent. I feel like other people should be allowed to shine there. Cheers. You guys really want to see my summer tan? That's my summer tan. Like, whoa. Foundations? I had to go foundation shopping. I'm definitely like 3 shades darker. All right. Any summer plans? Anybody doing anything fun? What are you smoking on too? I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. Supposed to still do my Italy trip, but the thing is, with the Olympics happening, I didn't want to be in Europe right now. Like, scamming's probably at an all-time high. Everything is probably priced really, really high. Tickets, like traveling in between countries and stuff. So I'm chilling. I was supposed to be there like right now. And then all of my friends who are I was supposed to meet in all these different cities are in the US because they don't want to be in Europe right now either. So here I am back in LA, enjoying my life, playing all the things. I know political discourse online is getting insane. I have been trying to just stay out of it. All of it is funny. All of it is so funny. I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked into a lot of it. I've just seen memes and I'm like, what is going on in the world? Like, bro, somebody tried to kill Donald Trump. Like, what is going on in the world? What is going on? Could you imagine? And like people fighting about it. I guess a lot of people are getting unfollowed. Like, unfollow me if you want to. And I'm like, what is yeah, so I wish 2 things for the social media sites. I wish Instagram would let me block political content because that's where it is the absolute worst. And then I wish TikTok would let me block certain sounds. I never want to hear that North Sea sound again. Do you guys know which one I'm talking about? Where it's like, yo ho. I hate it. And then there's another one on TikTok where it's like crunching, and the sound of people eating is I will go feral. Like, I had to stop doing play dates with the family because the mom and the kids smack and chew like cows. And it is disrupting. Like, I cannot keep my train of thought. I get so mad and she can see it all over my face. And I know she's probably confused about like why I always get really mad, but it is like, I don't know. I cannot deal with eating noises. I can like ASMR eating noises. That is how you torture me. If you want to get information out of me, lock me in a room with those noises and I'm gonna sing like a canary. Like I cannot with crunching and smacking. Okay, Sharon, it is a long time until November. You know, summertime is when like it all kicks up. And this is like, I just hate that somebody tried to shoot the man because now we're going to hear about you guys tried to kill me and it didn't work. And I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. But then, like, off, like on the other side, had he been killed, he would have been like solidified in history like JFK or Martin Luther King. So I'm like, you know, either outcome, who knows? But I did not have my money on Donald Trump almost dying before Joe Biden because Joe Biden, like, he looks like, you know, how those old people walking into the sunset, always falling down, can't remember nothing, be tripping. Um, I don't know. I don't know. We're about to see. But I just want to go to a different planet or back to the spirit world. I know the spirit world is so much better than this. Why am I here during this time period? Like, can you believe that both of these presidential nominees are older than Bill Clinton, older than Barack Obama? Like, these men, they're so old. They are so old. Misophonia. Okay, I'm going to look that up. I'm pretty sure I have that because I cannot. How people sit and watch ASMR of chewing just makes me want to throw up. And it's like people are so aggressive with it. I don't know. My mom, I had to get popped a couple times and I figured it out. Oh, we don't do that. So maybe it's trauma. Maybe it's trauma. Maybe in cultures like, I don't know. I had a friend that said it makes the food taste better. I was like, well, your food tastes better, but I feel sick. So I don't know. Misophonia. The mukbang videos. Oh my gosh, the mukbang videos. Okay, I'm not even gonna front. Stephanie Sue mukbangs. I loved her mukbangs. I would fast forward through some of that, but it was because she was telling really good stories. And then you've got Nick Avocado. Is that his name? Avocado? That one guy that used to be a vegan and then he turned into a mukbanger and now he's like morbidly obese. Bro went crazy. And like now on TikTok, I'm like, how do I block this content from ever popping up? Like, I keep telling TikTok, I don't want to see this. Don't give it to me anymore. And it keeps giving it to me. And I'm like, I understand how TikTok works. You build your For You page brick by what you comment on, what you send, what you like, what you save. I have not done any of those things here. What is going on? But yeah, I think mukbangs are on their way out. There's actually like a lot of controversy around them right now because there's this girl who she was pescatarian. She's like, watch me have my first chicken nugget after like X amount of years. And then that video got like 7 million views. So now that's her content and she's gotten like so unhealthy. You can see it all over her. So hopefully mukbang videos are on their way out because honestly, in this economy, like binge eating for a career, kind of insensitive. And I saw a British person make a meme. It had me weak. It said, Americans eat like they have free healthcare. I lost it because we really do eat like we have free healthcare. Literally, a lot of our health problems, not all, a lot of our health problems can be solved through diet and exercise. All that hypertension and insulin resistance. Yeah. All of that. There's a lot of things that can be solved. But yeah, I thought that was so funny. But yeah, death to mukbangs. Unless I'll watch somebody like down a bunch of greens. I want to see how far you can go, and then tell me what your stomach is feeling like. Like, do your bowels like block up because of too much fiber, or is it the opposite? And now it's on go, and so are you. Like, what happens there? I can only imagine what happens when you're like sitting there with the Taco Bell mukbang. I want to throw up at the thought of it. Like, how as little kids did fast food make us so happy and joyful? Now when I eat it, I have regrets for days. It hurts. Like, it hurts so bad. And also, fast food kind of tastes like cardboard, and I don't feel like it tasted like cardboard when we were kids. It's part of why I want to go to Europe, because I have so many friends that go, they eat breads and pastas and desserts and they drink and they lose weight. It's like, how? Here I have a piece of cake. I literally had two doctor's appointments last week, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday. The one on Wednesday, my blood sugar was 80. I had a protein shake with fruit and veggies. That was it. And my blood sugar was it at an 80. So I wasn't fasted. That was good. The next day I was fasted at a different doctor's appointment, and I had chocolate cake the day before, and my blood sugar fasted was at 100. I was just like, one slice of cake has me tripping 12 hours later still. Like, what was my body going through? Is this insulin resistance? What is this? Back in my day. Hey, I am not a young lady. I feel that I have the energy of a young lady, but yeah, I don't think I can classify myself as young anymore. Although in 2024, I feel like only one man over the age of 30 has hit on me. So who knows? Everybody else is in their 20s. A lot of people in their 20s. A lot. And I'm like, you guys are technically Gen Z, and so is my daughter. That's so weird. All right. My review on the flour. First of all, flour mill did its job. It always does its job. Easy breezy smoke. No holes in my blunt. I don't know if you guys saw, but after I use my flour mill, I'm able to just like pick off my stems from the top and throw them into the ashtray instead of them getting into the blunt and messing it up. The wrap, again, my favorite. Always, always good. Billionaire. Most of the flavors are amazing. The flour, though, it's old, so I'm not really feeling much at all. Womp womp. Oh, yeah. This is so old. Yeah. So I'm pretty much smoking a CBN blunt. And we'll see how that goes, because there's 5 kids in my house. My house looks like, oh, it looks like I would get my kids taken away. Like, there's blankets everywhere, toys, drawers open. Like, kids grab stuff and then like don't put it back. Or I'll tell my son, unload the dishwasher, and he'll leave all the cabinets open and the dishwasher is open. And shoes and socks and books and remotes and games. And then there's just like kids, they fell asleep wherever they fell asleep last night, in whatever room, and they're like sleeping half off the bed. It's like college dorm for kids. Yeah, I just woke up, saw it. I was like, I'm going for a walk. This is some bull. And then yesterday, my daughter was like, I'm going to make us spaghetti. So she cooked everybody spaghetti. And then I had to go somewhere for an hour. I went down the street for an hour to play tennis. I called. I was like, did you guys eat? She's like, yeah, I cooked for everybody food. We ate. I was like, y'all saved me any? She's like, no. I was like, well, I wanted to call her a name, but I just hung up. I was so mad. I was like, how did I grocery shop? Get all the things, given I didn't cook it, but how do I not get any of the food that I bought? Oh man. Uncle would have these types of things. Yeah, 16 one summer. That sounds amazing. Yeah, there's a probability of 2 more getting added. Maybe a third. But yeah, it's always so much fun. I know how much fun it is. So I just let it be. But I have a friend that's like trying to pull up, and I was like, you cannot come to my house right now. It looks crazy. It looks so crazy. And I clean and then it's wrecked again immediately. Like I'm like, who do you guys think puts everything away? Who do you think it is? Like a mysterious fairy? But yeah, they're having a blast. We've been having so much fun. Um the teenagers they sleep so much. I don't think it's they sleep so much. I think they're just not going to bed until like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., pulling all nighters. But yeah, another celebrity died. No, he's 94. I saw Richard Simmons died. The guy that would work out with the headband. Like, didn't he die already though? Or did he have like a Twitter death? What's his name again? Richard Simmons? Let's look it up. I saw that some people were like, no, he totally died in 2014. But apparently, I don't know. You remember when Twitter used to kill people all the time? Damn, he was old. They say he didn't have a headband. Yeah, I saw that, which was weird because yes, he did. But as I'm Google searching him, there's no headbands. What? Oh, one of the kids is coming. Which one is it? That's really weird. I don't. What? He disappeared for a number of years and was in hiding. Why was he in hiding? Which child is it? Oh my gosh. There is no headband. Kids are fighting outside the office. Okay, give me some. What's up with this conspiracy? Tell me. Okay. 1 second. Yes.
What are you doing?
Working.
On nails?
No, I don't work on nails. I'm on camera though.
What?
I'm on camera.
Do you need a charger?
No.
Okay.
Go fold those blanket. Why are you wrapped in a blanket? It's 90 degrees outside. Please go fold it and put it away.
Okay.
Thank you. Irie,
Yes.
can you lock the door? That little bottom handle, lock it. And then close it as hard as you can so you never come back in. Thank you. All right. Handled. Okay. He didn't have a headband, which as I'm Googling him, there is no headbands. What does that mean? What do they call that whenever like the Fruit of the Loom logo, they said there was no cornucopia on the shirts ever, which is we all remember the cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom. What do they call that whenever like the Berenstein Bears or whatever? Whenever I can't think of the term. Somebody's got to help me here. Did we skip a timeline? Mandela effect. That's what it is. Mandela effect. I'm shocked. Why is there no Google search images of his headband? He never wore a headband? Was it Polly Shore? I remember the headband and the wristbands. Okay, Fruit of the Loom. What about the cornucopia? Because they came out and said that there was never a cornucopia in their logo. It was just your brain tricking you. Shut up, corporate company. There's so many conspiracies. So many conspiracies. The Berenstein Bears, I know that was a fight. What was another one? Apparently, the other lady that died with Richard Simmons, she has died before too. And then with Trump getting shot, we didn't even hear about old girl from Charmed that died. Like that completely, I saw a TikTok about it and I was like, wait, she died? When did she die? And I was like, oh, shoot. Trump getting shot dominated the headlines. So, oh, Chick-fil-A, that's another thing. Okay, the Chick-fil-A spelling, I always thought it was CHIK. And then filet was spelled how it's spelled. But now it's with a CK. I remember it as a K. Some people remember it as a C. But I always remember being like, oh, that's a weird way to spell chick. What is going on? And for people who are like, we're living in a simulation, yes, absolutely. We're spiritual beings. Like literally all of this is a simulation. My theory is that this place is like so attractive to come and learn and grow your spirit because you get to feel emotions and like experience them and be in it. So we're all so excited to come down to this world without realizing, oh my gosh, they're so painful. So yeah, it's a simulation. Yeah, I think that the higher power absolutely can change things like Men in Black. Who knows? But yeah, it's a simulation. This is not real, but the consequences of what we do are real. It either makes you a better spirit or you harm your spirit in some way and then you still have more work to do. But this is not the end all be all. We're in a simulation without being conspiracy. But yeah, I could talk about all that for hours while I consume this beautiful plant. Did Chick-fil-A change its spelling? Yes, Chick-fil-A was previously spelled as CHIC. I remember it as CHIK. Yeah, okay. 2 years ago, Chick-fil-A ever spelled CHIKA. And people are like, yeah. I remember it spelled like that on Reddit. I love Reddit. Who knows? We all remember things so differently. Our brain intentionally warps certain things as well. So who knows? Who knows? All I know is I'm trying not to worry about too much and just have fun because there's so much to worry about. And I just want to be carefree. Reddit is top tier. Reddit is definitely top tier. These airplanes, can you hear those airplanes? I have to do some voiceover work. And I'm like, definitely have to close the garage. Won't be able to have the air conditioning on. And yeah, I'm just going to have to thug it out. And it's a meditation voiceover. So I have to be very calm and tranquil myself. But I'm going to be hot. They do sound hella close. I live next door to the airport. Like literally the Uber to the airport from my house is like $5. Um but yeah, I got a text this morning. They're like, we need your sound. And I was like, oh no, I was supposed to do it last night. And now I'm gonna have to just wait for a plane and then hit record. They're like literally right on top because they're landing. So you can just see the belly of the planes. And then as they're taking off, and sometimes there's like a loud international flight. That one like wakes me up out of my sleep at 6 in the morning, or it's landing at that time. But there is a noise ordinance. I believe no more takeoffs or landings after 10:30. But they break that sometimes. And I wonder what's the penalty because I could only imagine having a baby or something. I remember Newport Beach residents who are very wealthy in Orange County, California, went up against the government for building an airport next to their home, the Orange County Airport. And so there, no flights can come in after 10. And I've definitely have had flights canceled in connecting cities because of that. Because we can't fly into Orange County right now. Yep. Good times. Alrighty. I have to go. And I need you guys to let me know, for those of you that have purchased a flour mill, because some of you guys have told me, let me know how you like it, please. And any other products that I recommend. I really would like to know how you like them, because I like them. But I'm going to get out of here. Let's do this again soon. Bye.